Hi, everyone. I'm so glad that you have joined this class. Really? Do you know something? We're going to learn about being filled. Ha ha! I'm trying to feel this. And you know something? When I'm feeling it, it's not who is being filled, who is working, but the feeler, the one who is feeling. So, as we start today, we are going to learn about being spirit filled and the Lordship of Jesus Christ. If I ask you a question, what is to be filled? When I check into my dictionary, I found that it is a feeling of appreciation, a feeling of being satisfied. Let me give you an example. She has filled my heart with love, with joy. It's something that you feel and you appreciate it. What about the Lordship? If I say Lord, it's a rank. And being a rank, it's also a title. So when we say the Lordship of Jesus Christ, we are giving Christ the title and where he is supposed to be. I welcome to you in this first session because we're going to have two. And I'm telling you, wait for the next one. This one, we're going to be filled, but the other one will be really, really filled. Thank you. My name is Missionary Margaret, Mulwa, and I'm pleased to be your facilitator today. As we start a spirit-filled life, we have seen what it means to be spirit-filled. And to be spirit-filled, we have the authority, the way God, Jesus Christ, had to walk with authority. And he was empowered by the Holy Spirit. So, do you want to be filled and to walk through that journey, being filled and victorious? Really, me, I want, and that is why I'm here. I'm feeling so excited just to be in the presence of God and the Holy Spirit filling me. And while we are filled, then we allow Jesus Christ to be the Lord of our lives. He becomes the Lord. And when he becomes the Lord, then we are enabled just to serve him the way we are supposed to serve him. And as we do that, we are so many in this world, and we are all called. And some are called and they cannot understand, and all they refuse. We have three types of men, and we're going to look at these three people. The first one is the natural man, the second one is the carnal man, and the third one is the spiritual man. While we're going through all these, I want you to check, where are you? What are you supposed to do? Just search your hearts. And we're going to start with the natural man. Who is this natural man? He's unable to receive God's things, promises, because he is sitting on his throne. In every person's heart, we have a throne. So in that throne, he has sat on it. And he does not want, or he does not know about God, or intellectually, he knows that there is God. But what does he do? He controls his life. Once he controls his life, he does not see anything wrong of what he's doing. He thinks he's in control. But to be honest, it's the devil who is in control of his life. And this person is very easy just to know him, because there are those fruits. Or can I say fruits or what? No, they're really not really fruits, because they are things that annoy you and annoy me. Like lust, greed, self-control, and they just think that they have everything. And in Paul gave us very clearly in 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 14, it states who is a natural man. And when we go to Galatians chapter 5, verse 19 up to 20, then we see the works of the flesh in him. So, if you sit down and think about it, are you a natural person? Let us skip to the second person. That is the carnal man. The carnal man, yes, he is there. He is seated at the throne, but he's telling God, just be my co-driver. And you know very well, when you go to this race, co-driver, they are just there to, okay, where are you going? Turn left, turn right. They don't do much. That is what the carnal man do. And God is so gracious. Jesus just keeps and let you drive until you do a mess of yourself. At that time, you're like, God, please help me, help me. So he'll take control. He'll take the seat. That is the carnal man. Now let us jump to the third man. Who is the spiritual man? This man is spirit-filled. He has acknowledged that Christ is seated on the throne. He has surrendered fully to God's doing. And here is where now we can see the fruits very well. And in Galatians chapter 5, verse 22 and 23, we see the fruits. There is joy, there is love, there is patience, there is long-suffering, kindness. Really, if you look around, you'll see in your community, you'll see such people. Even if you do what to them, they'll be like, don't worry, it will pass. I understand you. And then you'll be like, what the hell is wrong with this person? So, what does that mean? This man is spirit-filled. He acknowledges God, and God takes control of his life. Once God takes control of his life, then he has so much to give back. And there are such characters that you'll find out and you'll see in a spirit-filled man. One, he desires to imitate God. And as he desires to imitate God, then you'll see the fruits, and it is in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 1 up to 7. You'll see how he imitates God. He likes to be loving, to help, to go an extra mile, because he is spirit-filled. The second thing, he doesn't want to walk in darkness. And I don't mean that when there's no light, he doesn't walk. No. But in his life, how does he walk? He doesn't want kukata kona. No. He wants straight things. And this one also, we can see it in Ephesians 5, 8 to 14. And to crown it, when you're doing all this, then you're wise in your decisions, in whatever you do. You have that wisdom, which God has imparted in you, what God has given to you. So you enjoy. When others are saying, you're like, okay, was he supposed to say that? I think that was not supposed to be said that way. So when you have wisdom, then you end up doing what God, Christ, needs you to do. And you'll be a benefit to others. As you reach out to them, they will see those fruits. And as we go by, in our next session, we'll see. Because when you're spirit-filled, then you must make decisions. And how do you make these decisions? There are different types of decisions. So, what I'm trying to tell you, don't miss the next session. It will be fully packed with spirit-filled decisions and how we continue to be filled. May God bless you and enjoy the time. Just check on your books and continue to learn more. Thank you.